Very good afternoon, all of you. Welcome to the physics class on units and measurement, class 11th as per CBSE syllabus. This video we are sharing for education purposes only on behalf of Ambition Vedic classes. Okay, so in previous class, what we have studied is errors, different types of errors, how to calculate the error. So we have seen absolute error, we have seen relative error, we have also seen percentage error, and how to calculate mean or of the different values that we have measured in the laboratory. In today's class, we will see when two separate properties, for example, length and breadth of a rectangle, if there are errors in their measurement, when we calculate the area is equals to length multiplied by breadth. So when we multiply two properties, we add two properties, we divide or do the subtraction, how the errors combine, that is what we are going to see in today's class. And also kindly remember all the formulae which we are going to study in today's class. In case of any doubt, you can contact me or Ashok sir. So we have also seen this in previous class. A combination of errors could occur in two ways. For example, when the two values are added or subtracted. So combination of errors when values are sum and difference. When the two values are added together or subtracted together, how the errors increase, that and how to calculate the errors, that we will see in today's class. Also, there is second way, which is multiplication and division. So there are four particular ways based on mathematical operations. If the two values are added or subtracted, what happens to the error, how to calculate it. Okay, and the second way is multiplication and division. See, the whole idea of studying all these things is to reduce the error, minimize whatever error is there in the calculation, so that our value is as accurate as possible. Fine. So now first we will see what is sum and error of sum and difference. So when two separate quantities are added or subtracted, and these two separate quantities which we are adding or subtracting, if they already have error in their measurement, then the final error, or in the error in the final answer, which is nothing but the absolute in the final result, is the sum of the absolute errors in the individual quantities. So if two values, when they are added or subtracted, the fine error in the final answer is always the addition of error in the values of two separate quantities. Fine. We will try to see it with the help of example also. So let's say we have to calculate a value c, which is nothing, which is obtained by adding a and b. Fine. Then we have already committed a mistake in the measurement when we were measuring the value of a and b in the laboratory, for example. So delta a and delta b is the error in the measurement of value a and b. Now, if there is error already in A and B, when we add A and B, the final value will also have error in it. So now we also have something called delta C, which is the error in the final answer. Okay. Then rearranging the terms, we can obtain, so there is a problem here. This plus and minus should come here in between. Okay, because a and b are absolute values, so they should get added up. Kindly check the correction. They should be a plus of b plus minus delta a plus delta b. So if you compare the two values, or we'll say this is what we should understand. So if the error in a is delta a, and if the error in the measurement of b is delta b, then the error in the value of c, which is obtained by adding a and b, could be calculated with only delta A plus delta B. Okay, so if you see A plus B is nothing but C, so this C and that A plus B cancels, and we obtain the error in the value of C as error in the first value plus error in the second value when the values are getting added up or subtracted. To understand in a better manner, we'll take an example. So length of two rods are recorded as 52.2 plus minus 0.1 centimeter. This is the error in measurement of uh, first rod, and here the second rod has a length of 16.8 with an error of 0.1 centimeter. Find the sum of the length of the two rods. So if we add, the sum means basically obviously addition. So when we add the two values, definitely there is going to be error in the final answer. Okay, and we know that in addition the error gets added up. Okay, so how to calculate it? We are supposed to find what sum of the length of two rods. So length of sum will be is equals to length of first rod plus the length of the second rod, right? And then we know that the first value, absolute value, and the second absolute value of the second rod, they get added up. Okay, so 52.2 plus 16.8, and the error, like I said previously, the error in the first value and the error in the second value also get added up, whether it is addition or subtraction. Errors in individual properties, they always add up. So here in the final answer we will get 42.0 plus minus 0.1 centimeter plus 0.1 centimeter. The final error is 0.2 centimeter. Okay, so if there is error in the first property and error in the second property, you will see the final answer will have more error compared to the individual values. Here it is only 0.1, but here the final answer is 0.2 centimeter. Okay, so error in the value is 0.2 centimeter, but if we want to calculate it by multiplication and division, you can find out roughly 20%, I guess, or maybe 2% of the error. Fine. So this is an example of addition, how to calculate error, and these kind of questions are used when we appear for entrance exam, sometimes even in the test, school test. So everyone should know this, how to calculate the errors. Fine. We'll take a second question. The initial temperature of the liquid is recorded as 25.4 plus minus 0.1 degrees Celsius with an error of 0.1. And when this liquid is heated and finally its temperature is measured, it comes out to be as 52.7 plus minus 0.2 centimeter. So initially when we measured the temperature of a liquid, the error was 0.1 degrees Celsius, and final value has error of 0.2 degrees Celsius. Find the increase in temperature. So how to calculate the increase in temperature? We know if the initial value is 10 degrees Celsius, final value is 50 degrees Celsius, what we do is we do the subtraction to obtain what is the change in temperature or what is the increase in temperature. Same we are going to do here. We know that in addition or subtraction the error gets added up. Always when there is addition or subtraction, error separately gets added up. We will see. So here increase in temperature is final temperature minus the initial temperature, because final temperature has an error of 0.1 and this has 0.1. Now the absolute value is 52.7 minus, so this minus sign subtracts only these two values. Fine, and the error gets added up separately. So we have 52.7 minus 25.4 with an error of 0.3 degrees Celsius. So change in temperature is actually 27.3, but there could be a different value when we will get the result, because we have error in the first value, initial temperature, and final temperature. This should be actually 0.2 here. So 0.1 plus 0.2, the final answer will have an error of 0.3 degree Celsius. I hope it is clear to all of you. Please make sure you remember how to calculate the error. Fine. So now the second one is error of product, and it should be division, but here it is difference. It should be division. Very sorry for the mistake again.